Good afternoon, and welcome back to another Monday Motivation Moment with Terry Ann. I am Terry Ann Porter, Life Coach TA. Today's tea is this is a passion fruit tea that I don't even know where I get some of my teas. It's a passion fruit, very tasty. I kind of like the fruity, sweeter flavors of teas. What's your favorite tea? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to get some new ideas, some new teas as well. Are you watching live or are you watching by replay? Either way, I am so honored that you have chosen to spend these few minutes with me. Monday afternoons, you just come off the weekend, you've had so much to do in the morning. Sometimes there's just a lot to do, and we need a break. And this tea break is exactly what I need. How about you? The thing that's been on my mind today is recognizing lack of clarity. I catch this in myself a lot of times, so I'm going to assume or guess that many of you experience it as well. Do you struggle with lack of clarity? What does that mean? So, are you confused and discouraged when you look at your goals and your desires for your life and you look at it and go, well, I'm not getting anywhere? Or perhaps, even if you made a list, you aren't really clear about what you want. I want to lose weight. Okay, now let's be clear. I want to lose 50 pounds by January 15th because it will help me to be healthier. You see, to receive a satisfaction and the feeling of fulfillment, our goals and desires need to be clear. And that's what I just described. SMART goals. Are your goals just words written on a piece of paper, or are they SMART goals that you have thought out and clarified? Are they specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based? When your goals and desires do not have all of these components, you're unclear. And it's this lack of clarity, it creates so many obstacles. And sometimes you may not even realize that they're there. So it's my desire to help you to focus and to look for them, to recognize them so that you can then face them. Because once you recognize and acknowledge them, now you can make the necessary changes to clearly see the path that you desire to follow. So here are a few signs that you lack clarity in your life. Low energy. Oftentimes, the question to resolve this is, are you caring for yourself properly? Perhaps you need some rest. You need to eat healthier or maybe reduce stress. Frustration. You feel like you're working so hard and you're pedaling, but you're not getting anywhere. Take a step back. Reevaluate your situation. Are you clear about those goals and the action plan to achieve them? Do you find yourself being unproductive or maybe procrastinating? That's easy to do if you're unclear of your destination, or perhaps you are overwhelmed. You have so much to do. My husband will ask me if he walks into my office area and he finds me doing something. Well, typically what he finds me doing is totally rearranging the setup on my desk. His first question to me is always, so what is it that you're putting off? Sometimes there's so many options, so many things we need to do that we're overwhelmed, we're unsure of what to do. So we try to do nothing. So determine what is most important and which option, which path that you take will align with your values and goals. Decreased focus and concentration. Overwhelmed, again, too much to do. At that point, sometimes when you just can't concentrate, take time, create a distraction-free environment. Give yourself a break, recharge. That's when I like to go and just walk the mall or just walk the park. Totally get away from the environment. And I can come back fully ready and able to focus and concentrate. Sometimes we just don't know where to begin. There's so much to do. I like to break things down into smaller steps. I use the example of doing laundry. That laundry pile is so huge. First thing I do is towels. I do the towels because it turns out they're the biggest pile. And once I get the towels started and done, that laundry doesn't look so huge. And I'm more ready and eager to face it. So determine where to begin. Look at it like a jigsaw puzzle. You start with the border, outline the project. Talk with someone, bring someone in to help you find that first puzzle piece that you need to get started. And things I talk about so often, one thing to recognize in lack of clarity is when you have that negative self-talk going. If you don't know where you're going, it's hard to stay positive. Focus on your strengths, your achievements. Remind yourself you are capable of achieving your goals. Clarify them. Lack of clarity manifests itself in so many ways. These are just a few of the many signs. But if you identify the signs that lead you to understanding that it's because you are unclear, you can begin to take steps to move forward because you know where you're going. So start by changing your perspective. Look at a different way. Allow things to become clear. With that change in your mindset, you will notice the possibilities and open pathways in front of you. Now you can step on that path and proceed with a clear direction. I thank you so much for joining me. Remember, you can watch replays on my YouTube of other Monday motivation moments. In the meantime, be sure to step back, take a break from your day. Don't gulp down that coffee. Instead, sip that tea. And just take a moment to get clear on your day. I am Terry Ann Porter, life coach, TA, hoping that you have a terrific week.